The 57 wins it, Michael Patton.
Jeremy Edwards. Jeremy Edwards wins that race by
17-27.
Holy smokes, they are going to give the win to the 57 of Jeremy Edwards.
Yeah, if you were sitting in the stands, you could plainly see that Jeremy Edwards barely beat J.J. Garrett back to the line, but he did. And
mere thousandths of a second?
Yeah, it was
an inch, 2 inches if that?
Yeah, maybe.
Huh?
So
J.J. Garrett, though, Michael, got to give props to him getting right back on the high horse after almost spinning on the back straightaway, going to the top side of the racetrack on the high banks here at the East Alabama Motor Speedway, quickly getting back going again and coming back and finishing in second. That's good. No harm, no foul. Car's not damaged. He's good.
Now, you know as well as I do that the Northeast Georgia Nightmare, J.J. Garrett, is one heck of a driver.
That's right.
And good driving, good recovery by that time by J.J. Garrett and not spinning it out and losing complete control of that car and having his wits about him, getting back up here and trying to race for the lead and just come up short. And
we got Road Warrior heat races coming up here in just a moment.
Yeah,
2 heats.
2 of them. And we got some heavy hitters in this thing, too.
Heat 1, Heat 2. We will get ready for those heat races coming up in a moment. Hey, by the way, race fans, tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell your enemies. Invite them all out here to join us tomorrow for the National 100. You can't blame it on the weather. Okay, I mean, Sunday, Monday, they were calling for 40% chance of snow accumulations, rain all day Sunday. Michael Patton, that weather forecast changed. We had I had a gully washer come through here on Wednesday and Thursday morning, but after that, it has been all clear since. The weather's supposed to be phenomenal tomorrow. Abundant sunshine, sunny skies, highs in the lower 60s. A perfect day for racing in the daytime. So hopefully you make your plans to join us for the final day of the 44th running of the premier winter Dirt Classic of the South, normally in the fall, the National 100. Michael Patton, we're getting ready to go for heat race number 1 of 2 in the Road Warriors. Let's give them the starting lineup, my friend.
All right, the Road Warriors on the inside of row 1 is going to be Nick Marsoff out of Columbus, Georgia. Right beside him is going to be the 7K, Jerry Lewis. Not Jerry Lee Lewis, but Jerry Lewis out of Troy, Alabama. And the 2 in row 2 is going to be the 17 car, Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson's out of Midland, Georgia. Right beside him is going to be the 4 car, Stephen House. Stephen House coming to you out of Buford, Georgia. And row 3 is going to be the 00, John Michael. Big John Michael out of Auburn, Alabama, doing driving duties this week. And a 51 of Chandler Shaw.
Oh, we got one with the pace, Michael, in 3.
Oh, out of Molino, Florida.
That's my buddy John Deere.
Kevin Rich. John Michael Chandler Shaw in the 51 car. The car that's off the pace over there.
Is that the number 4?
That's the 27 of Gordy Scarborough. Looks like. No, Gordy Scarborough's in the lineup. Kevin Rich is in the lineup. And we have a car that looks like maybe Stephen House.
I want to say it's the number 4 of Stephen House, yeah.
Well, check it out and see when he rolls by. They'll roll right by our vision. We'll check it out and see who it is, and we'll give him the correct pronunciation.
It is.
Stephen House in the 4, having some problems. Tough break on that good-looking machine of Stephen House. Stephen House out of Buford, Georgia. All right, there's some heavy hitters. Big John Michael usually races in the hobby class. He is into 00. He races into 294 in the hobby. Jerry Lewis, son Kyle Lewis, took a heck of a hit here last year, right here on the front straightaway. Brian Robinson, another heavy hitter. Gordy Scarborough, always tough in that 27. Nick Marsoff in a 7. They're going to bring it to the green this time by green flags in the air. Here we go.
Well, I was wondering if that restart was going to stand. I don't know if it will. Looks like they're going to keep it green. To the back straightaway. Nick Marsoff is out in front. Michael, I'm going to let you call this heat race, buddy. I'm going to try to gobble down one of these delicious East Alabama cheeseburgers.
Nick Marsoff is your leader in that 7 car. Coming around. Nick Marsoff, Brian Robinson, Big John, John Michael. Here comes Jerry Lewis. He looking to the inside. The 51 of Chandler Shaw. Here comes Gordy Scarborough right on the back bumper of them. Here they come into turn 1 and 2. Nick Marsoff is your leader. Hanging on to it by a thread. Brian Robinson looking to the inside, coming into 3, into 4. Big John, John Michael hanging right there in the catbird seat right behind him. Brian Robinson, your new leader in the 17. Brian Robinson, your new leader. Nick Marsoff slides up the track right in front, right behind Brian Robinson. Big John, John Michael into 00. Here they come, the 51 car. Chandler Shaw trying to stay in front. Gordy Scarborough and Jerry Lewis. Jerry Lewis out of Troy, Alabama. Brian Robinson, your new leader. Followed by Nick Marsoff. Big John, John Michael. Gordy Scarborough and Chandler Shaw side by side coming out of 3. And down the front straightaway still side by side. Going off into turn 1 and 2. Gordy Scarborough, Chandler Shaw side by side. Brian Robinson coming to the 2 to go this time by. Your leader, 2 to go this time by. The Bullhorns are out. Bullhorns are out that time by for your leader, Brian Robinson. 17, Brian Robinson, your leader. Nick Marsoff, John Michael, your top 3. Followed by Gordy Scarborough, Chandler Shaw, Jerry Lewis. White flag coming out this time by for your leader. White flag this time by. Chandler Shaw dropping back behind Gordy Scarborough. Here comes your leader, and going to be your winner of heat number 1 for the Road Warriors. Going to be Brian Robinson out of Midland, Georgia. Followed by Nick Marsoff, Big John, John Michael, Gordy Scarborough, Chandler Shaw. And rounding out the field is going to be Jerry Lewis. All right, round of applause for your winner of heat number 1, Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson, your winner out of Midland, Georgia. All right, here they come. Road Warrior Heat 2, the Ants are coming over the hill, making their way over the hill. The Road Warriors Heat 2 coming to you. We'll let all these Ants file over the hill.
Brian Robinson, Heat Race 1 winner. Nick Marsoff will take second spot. John Michael in the 00 will finish third. Gordy Scarborough will fourth. Chandler Shaw, Kerry Lewis, and Kevin Rich, the rundown. Michael, getting ready for Heat Race number 2 of the Road Warriors. We need hobby drivers to get lined up. Your Heat Races are next.
All right, on the inside of row 1 is going to be the 00L of William Fisher. William Fisher out of Horton, Georgia. Tyler Hamrick in the 74 car. Tyler out of Bonaire, Georgia. Row 2 is going to be the 29 car. Chris Barfield. Chris Barfield out of Plains, Georgia. 22T of Jimmy Thomas. Jimmy Thomas out of Phoenix City, Alabama. And the 22T, the 5J of Mike Garris in row 3. Mike Garris as out of Clanton, Alabama. 19, row 3. The 19 car is Nathan Bowen. Nathan Bowen and the 19 car out of Bowersville, Georgia. Bowersville, Georgia. And row 4, the 10 car, Brandon McDaniel. Brandon McDaniel in out of Macon, Georgia. And out of Albany, Georgia, the 39B, Brianna Vanette.
Winner of the National 100 or the state race here back in September.
In this class.
Yes, sir. With Robbie Metz and Cameron Metz and all those awesome people.
Let's see if she can pull a heat race off today. We're going green next time by. Zach was fortunate enough to go down this past year for the state race, and get his picture taken with Brianna with a checker flag. First female in the history of the Alabama State Championship race with a feature win. Can she make a repeat for the National 100? Only time will tell. William Fisher, Tyler Hamrick, all in the front row. Chris Barfield right behind them. Jimmy Thomas, Mike Garris, Nathan Bowen, Brandon McDaniel, Brianna Vanette. Watch them out of turn 4 as Will Dykes looks them over. See if we'll get the green flag this time. We do. Green flag's in there. We're underway for Road Warrior Heat 2. Chris Barfield in that 29 car. He's to the inside. Out of Plains, Georgia. Home of Jimmy Carter. There he goes down the back road. Chris Barfield in that 29 car. Looking to the inside of the 00F of William Fisher. Hole, we got a spin. And turn 4. As Brandon McDaniel in the 10 car spins out in turn 4 all by himself. The 10 car spins. Might have had a little help, but he spins it all by himself. And we're going under caution. Hobby Heat 1 and Heat 2, you're up next. Hobby Heat 1 and Heat 2, you are up next. Hobby Heat 1 and Heat 2, you are up next. Don't like any damages on Brandon McDaniel's car. So we'll get everything back underway. See what they do with Brandon McDaniel if they put him back. All right. We'll get them all lined back up and start it over again. All right, restart. Complete restart on this race. So we're going to do a complete restart, so get ready. Get a 39 car of 19 car, Nathan Bowen back up in his position, and we're going to have a complete restart. So get ready. All right, watch them coming out of turn 4 for the green flag. Green flag's in the air. We're underway. Here we go for Road Warrior Heat 2. Chris Barfield and Will Fisher battling for that top spot once again. Here comes the 10. Brandon McDaniel up through the field. Here comes the 22 with Jimmy Thomas. Unusual role for Jimmy Thomas this weekend, driving duties in 3 different classes this weekend, the 22T. Jimmy Thomas driving at 22. Brianna Vanette in the 39B moving up to that 5th spot in that 39B. There comes the 19, and Nathan Bowen trying to take that spot back from her, the 19 car. Brianna Vanette staying to the high side around the 19. 19, Nathan Bowen. Brianna Vanette dives to the inside. Said, you take the outside, I'll take the inside. Here they come down the back straightaway. Chris Barfield still your leader over the 00F of Will Fisher. Brianna Vanette slide job right in front of the 19 of Nathan Bowen. Chris Barfield your leader. Will Fisher in the 00F. And you got Nathan Bowen in that 19 car trying to catch up to Brianna Vanette. He looking to the inside, slide, about slid up into her. That time by takes the position back away from her. Chris Barfield is your leader, followed by Will Fisher in the 00. Jimmy Thomas looking to the inside of the 10 car, Brandon McDaniel. Here comes the 19 of Nathan Bowen. Nathan Bowen about spun it around that time. We do have a spinner. 74. Tyler Hamrick spins it in turn 4 all by himself. That'll bring out the caution. Tyler Hamrick.